Hi, hi, hi. Today I will do the special questions and answers video to celebrate for the 5,000 subscribers to the channel, which is absolutely incredible for me. And I asked you in the past weeks to write down your answers and a few triggers that you like. So I have selected 8 answers that I will be answering and a few triggers that I will do in the meantime. I hope you enjoy it, okay? And thank you again for being here and supporting me. So I have my answers written right here on my computer. The first one is lungo or espresso, and with that I am gonna do some light inspection. So okay, so the answer is a good one. I wouldn't have expected it. Okay, can you just lift your... I'm gonna lift your lid, okay? So, as you may know, I'm Italian, and in Italy we do make a distinction between what we call espresso and higher coffee. We don't call it lungo, but well, yeah, we call it alto more than lungo. But I do not like neither of them, to be honest. Maybe if I had to choose, I would pick espresso, the shorter one, but I don't take my coffee black, so they are both a black version of coffee with no sugar, well, you can put sugar in them, but I don't like my coffee with sugar. I usually have a macchiato, which is just turn your head to this side, thank you. A macchiato is an espresso with a bit of milk. Yeah, and you can have it cold, you can have it hot, and you can have it mixed with hot coffee and cold milk. Okay, turn your head to the other side, thank you. So yeah, my answer would be espresso, but what I like the most is macchiato. Okay, very good. Now let's move to the second question and the second trigger. The question is one that I really like, and it's favorite breakfast food. I am gonna put some makeup on you in the meantime. I'm gonna use this palette right here, very cute. So my favorite breakfast food, I am really excited about this question because breakfast is my favorite meal of the day at all. Like, I'm not joking, I would rather have breakfast and nothing else rather than not having breakfast. Yeah, sometimes I can wait a bit, like half an hour, even an hour, but after that I really do have to eat something for breakfast because I just wake up with some I just wake up hungry, yeah. I feel this pit in my stomach if I don't eat. And during the years I have changed a lot of breakfasts. Now let me put some mascara on you, okay? So as I said, I have changed my breakfast a lot. When I was younger, I ate biscuits and milk, hot milk, and I changed a variety of biscuits brands, yeah, in the years. But then there was a period of time where I would eat rusks, I think that's the name, with jam and like cappuccino or something like that. But now my favorite breakfast food, and I am going to apply some blush on you, is some cornflakes, but not the corn only cornflakes. They have corn, rice, and wheat, I think it's the name. And I really like them with a banana sliced and some milk, but not only milk, because I also put a little bit of coffee in them. Yes, my ideal favorite breakfast is cereals with banana, and you could say cappuccino in it. Yeah, I really love it. My family actually makes fun of me because they think it's a bit disgusting. I mean, it does not have the best look, but it's really delicious. I really love it. Okay, so let's move on to the next question, which is, what are you enjoying most about university or college? And I am gonna do some shoop sounds. So I am in university. It's not a college, because I believe that college is when you stay there to sleep, and I do not do that. I commute. Actually, I have 1 hour and a half of commuting, but I mean, and what I am enjoying the most about it is, I would say, the friends that I made. I am at my master's degree. Right now I am actually going to discuss my thesis in a few months. I have done all my exams already. And I really enjoyed the course. I am studying foreign languages and literatures, especially English. I really like the subjects and everything that I learned. But yeah, the friends are the best part of it. If I hadn't made the friends that I made, it would have probably been worse. Yeah. Okay, now next question is your favorite movie and TV show, with some glove sounds, so I'm gonna wear them. So my favorite movie would probably be Kill Bill. Well, not Kill Bill, Pulp Fiction. Yeah, it would probably be Pulp Fiction by Quentin Tarantino. And I also really love Pride and Prejudice, both the book but also the movie. I like Pirates of the Caribbean Sea. Yeah, I think that's the English title. And I have a soft spot for action, kinda trashy movies like John Wick and Jason Bourne, Taken, Ocean's 11, all those kinds of movies, but I would not consider them to be my favorite. At the moment, probably my favorite one is Pulp Fiction. I really like it, but there are many others. I am curious to know your favorite movie, so if you want, you can write it down in the comments. And as for my favorite TV show, I think that would be, at the moment I would say that it's Friends. It's still Friends, but I'm watching The Office with my boyfriend and I am really enjoying it, so I'm not gonna say The Office just because I have still to finish it. I also really loved Game of Thrones until that last horrible season, and I really loved Downton Abbey, yeah. And at the moment I am watching Dexter with my father and I am really liking it, yeah. I also really liked Vikings. Yeah, that's another one. Okay. Now let's move on to the next question, which is your favorite music artist with some wood sounds. Now I have here a different, like an assortment of different kinds of woods, so I'm gonna tap on all of them, starting from a coaster. My favorite music artist, well, I don't have one absolutely on top of all the others' favorite artists, but I have a few whose music I tend to generally enjoy more than others, and I would consider my favorite artist someone whose music I always like. So the artists that fall into this category, let me move to a next one, which is this cute wooden tree. Who would fall in this category are the Beatles, which are my classic artist that I like the most. I like many of them, their songs, and they have written like a 100, maybe more, so it's quite telling that I like them. There was a period when I was in high school where I would say that they were my favorite artists. I don't know if that's the case anymore, but they are surely among my favorites. Let's move on to this. This is like a massaging tool. think it's very relaxing. So the other artists that I really like are Olivia Rodrigo, Sabrina Carpenter, and I also really like Imagine Dragons. Yeah, I think these would be the artists I would go to a concert. Yeah, I am not really a very concert person, but I would like to see them in concert. Let's say that. And I generally like their songs. Imagine Dragons, I like them because they give me a very fantasy, epic movie soundtrack vibe. And I am really excited about the album that is coming out. Yeah, I really hope that it's as good as the previous ones. Okay, let's move on to the next question, which is, what's the story behind the channel's name? I really like it, and I'm gonna do some invisible triggers. So let me cut your hair, okay? So the story behind the channel's name is quite simple actually, because my surname is Pellegrinotti, and one of my friends in high school used to call me Pellegrex, because I really don't know why, to be honest. I don't know, but she did. And so I called her with another stupid, silly nickname derived from her surname. So we changed our Instagram's usernames using these nicknames that we gave each other. Okay, let me cut your hair. And mine was Pellegrex on Instagram. So when I had to choose a name for the channel, I didn't want to use my real name, and I just put what had become my nickname, my social nickname, I guess. So it was Pellegrex ASMR. Okay, so now to the next question. What inspired you to start creating ASMR content with some personal attention? So I think the answer is pretty similar for every ASMR creator, but I had been watching ASMR for like a year or two maybe when I decided to start the channel. And my first video was actually me trying to reproduce a video that I had really enjoyed. I was curious to see if I could do the same. So I just posted it as, I'm not as a joke, but you know, not putting too much thought in it. But then I realized that I really enjoyed doing ASMR, not only watching it, because I had been watching it for so long because I suffer from insomnia. So it really helped me to sleep, and it still does. Actually, it's one of the few things that can allow me to sleep, to fall asleep without turning and tossing in my bed too much. But yeah, so I guess the reason is because I wanted to give others what I experienced from ASMR, and I found out, I could say almost by chance, that I also enjoyed doing it. It was not only something that I wanted to do, but also something that I liked to do. And that's why I kept going on. So the last question is, if you could pick one superpower, what would it be and why? And I'm gonna comb your hair. So it's very interesting and fun question to answer, and I have often thought about what superpowers would I pick. I think that my top three would be to be able to teleport, to be able to fly, and probably to be able to summon some kind of elemental power, like maybe air or fire. But if I have to pick only one, that would be to fly, because I would really like the sensation, the feeling of flying, and it would be also in a way similar to teleportation, because you can reach certain places faster. Yeah. Okay, so the questions are over. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and write down in the comments your favorite music artist, your favorite movie, TV show, and which superpower would you pick. So, okay, so thank you again so much for your support, and we will see in my next video. Bye bye.